Did you know there's an incredibly simple system that will allow any self-taught drummer to instantly improve their limb independence? In this lesson, I'll break down this simple system for you, and then you can play right along with me to drastically level up your coordination and timing in just 5 minutes of practice a day. All right, now the system that I'm going to teach you is dead simple. You just need to know a handful of rhythms that look just like this. What you're seeing here is what I call the triplet rhythmic checklist. This is every possible combination of notes and rests within a spacing of 3 partials. In this case, we're going to call those triplets. So 1 and or 2 and these are the possible rhythms you can plug into that. And by the way, I'm going to put the notation for the rhythmic checklist into a PDF for you to grab both 16th notes, which we're not talking about today, and triplets. So make sure to grab that below. Before you do anything else, you need to be able to count out loud and clap these rhythms. So I want you to do it with me. Here we go. We're going to do one measure of each, but what you should actually do on your own is do each one as much as it takes to get it comfortable, as slow as it takes to do that. Then you bump it back up so that you can really feel it internally. That's the most important part of this. Here's one measure of each rhythm. Go ahead and do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Importantly, don't forget the last one because it's so easy for us drummers to forget to not play. So the rests are really important. It's the most overlooked thing for us as drummers. Step 2 is really straightforward, but you need to spend time internalizing every single one of these rhythms. Step 2, this is really straightforward, but you're going to spend more time on it. It's going to go faster if you make sure to practice step 1 a bunch. We're going to start to choose some different ostinatos that we play with one limb while another limb plays through this rhythmic checklist. So we're going to start really basic. We're going to do quarter notes, and then we're going to do a couple of other patterns that'll make a lot of sense in a second. Let's start with those quarters. So what that means is this rhythm stays the same the whole time. We're going to start with quarter notes with the right hand. I'll play the ride cymbal. I'm going to play through all the rhythmic checklist with my snare hand. I'm going to cycle through the entire thing this time, 2 measures of each rhythm. So go along with me. If you're ready, you can just tap your hands. It doesn't matter if you have sticks in your hands or not. You should just be doing this, just tapping your legs. That's totally all you have to do. Let's get started. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Let's do one more loop. Here we go. 2, 3, and a 4 and a. So far, so good. Now we need to do the exact same thing, but instead of your left hand, we're going to play all of these rhythmic checklist patterns with your kick drum. I want you to go ahead and do it with me. We're going to go a little bit slower, and we're going to do one measure each just for time's sake, but make sure you spend a lot of time on each and every one. If you trip up on any of these while you're playing along with me, that's your sign that you need to isolate just that rhythm and do just that one looped at really slow speeds until it just feels automatic. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Now, as you speed this up, the one that's all the kicks in a row, that's going to be a lot harder to execute, and there's going to be obviously a lower speed limit on that. So don't worry about that too much when you speed up. Just worry about the 2-note combos and the 1-note combos. Now, step 3 is where this gets really fun. We're going to mix and match these rhythms. And here's the important part. We're going to alternate between your kick drum and your snare drum. So I'm going to pick some random rhythms from this list and make them happen. Do my kick a couple of repetitions of that rhythm, and then the snare drum. Check it out. Don't forget to grab the notation for this lesson. The link's below for you. Once you've got that happening, the next step to this is I want you to actually sing and think high and low notes. Anything you sing high, and I'm a terrible singer, but I just think ba-da-da, and then low, da-da-ba. Well, that's terrible. But you're going to sing it like da-da-da-da, do-do-do. And you just marry that to your hands, your snare, and your kick drum, or tom. So I want you to actually play a game, and we're going to do this with me right now. I want to keep the quarter notes going. You don't need a drum set, remember. Quarter notes going with me, and then from there, I'm going to sing a rhythm, and then you're going to play it between snare and kick. I'll do it with you. We're going to start simple, and then it's going to get progressively trickier with the rhythms. Try it out with me. Here we go. Do, do, da. Do, do, da. Do, do, da. Da, da, do. Da, da, do. Da, da, do, do. Da, 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 do, do. Da, 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 do. Da, 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 do. Do da do da da. Do do da do da do. Do do da do do da. Do do da da do do. Do da do da. Do da do da. Da do da da. Do da do do. Do da 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 do. Now, what you're doing here is you're marrying your brain. This is my lovely little drawing of a brain. You're marrying your brain and your sense of melody with your limbs and making it so that when you think of a melody, your hands play that thing. I'd really encourage you to do this a ton without the drums or sticks at all, and come back to the sticks once you feel like your hands are connected. Not so much like your sticks and hitting stuff, but really it's your hands creating that thing. Just the way you can talk right now, or I'm talking to you right now, and I can say stuff and tap at the same time, whatever that is. Once you have that connection happening, it's very easy to apply this stuff melodically to the drums. And grooves are melodies. Grooves are a thing that you can dance and sing to, and you get into a cycle. The thing that makes a groove groovy is the timing, the consistency, and the repetition. So that's why we're actually practicing repeating what we're singing. And all you have to do then is sing a groove. Do, do, da, do, da, do, da. Do, do, da, do, da, do, da. Now, there's one groove in particular that once I learned it and got it under my hands, it completely transformed my confidence and abilities on the drums and my sense of pocket and groove enormously. So if you want to do the same for your drumming, check out this video right here.